Alright, hello, and welcome everyone. This is Jumner Salaic. I am finally back at it on YouTube. Hello. It's good to be here. Now give me a moment. I still have to open my YouTube chat and everything. This will only take a second. Okay, I think I have that up. Just forgive me, it's been a little while. I mean, it's only been 8 months since I did a live stream. Okay, today we are playing through pretty much any content I can find regarding Revan. For now, it's going to start with the Maelstrom Prison flashpoint, which, if I remember correctly, is the flashpoint in which you, I guess, free Revan from his prison. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Okay, here we go. Don't mind me, I just have to check and make sure I'm not actually listening to my stream through any of my previews. Oh man, it's been so long since I multi-streamed or just even properly streamed. I've done a few Twitch streams recently. Nothing too big, nothing too fancy, just hanging out, playing some Old Republic. Okay, so this is Maelstrom Prison. No, story mode. Okay. No, exit area. Nah, I'm not playing this in story mode. I am a veteran. I'm gonna play in veteran mode. Oh, hey there, Bryn. How's it going? Right? So, in case you haven't really seen what Old Republic is, it's basically World of Warcraft, but Star Wars. Yeah, I'm going to abandon this mission, and here, this will even give us a rundown on the storyline. Honestly, I haven't streamed in 8 months, so it's been almost a year since pretty much anyone's been in the streams. But I'm glad to have you here. Welcome back. Okay, we're heading into the Maelstrom Nebula to attack that Imperial prison. Your assault shuttle is ready for launch. Are you? Yes, sir, I am, and I'm gonna start veteran mode. Oh, okay, so there's pretty much no backstory. He just says, yep, okay, we're heading into, oh, right. We're heading into the nebula. Get ready to attack the prison. So, yeah, I remember you, Collector. If I remember correctly, you were also the one who always joined me for Fortnite. Well, you and a few others, of course. Yeah, I remember you. Alright, let's see if we can go rescue this mysterious Jedi who has information on the Empire's strategies. And Among Us? Oh, fair enough. Now that's been a minute. You know how long it's been since I played Among Us? Might have to change that. Also, am I the only one worried about this star in the middle of this nebula? I feel like I should be concerned. Oh boy. I remember how difficult this was the first time I played this mission. Oh, who just did that? Okay. Interesting. So apparently somebody just used either the Force or some fancy technology to move me. Not quite used to that. I'm kind of curious. Have you ever played the game, or even heard of the game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? Ah, stop doing that! Oh my goodness, that throws off my strategy so much. Oh my goodness, the bonus stage requires me to defeat 100 Imperial enemies. This is a long flashpoint, isn't it? Definitely heard of it, but never played it. Okay, so... in case you're unfamiliar with the storyline... Well, okay. In case you're unfamiliar with the storyline, in Knights of the Old Republic, you play as a Jedi Knight who has just lost a very important battle, subsequently crashed his ship into a planet that is currently being devastated by an Imperial attack, and has lost his memory. So you're basically just trying to figure out who you are, what you're doing on that planet, and what's going on in the galaxy at large. Now, that Jedi who lost his memory was Revan. That is the Jedi Knight Revan, eventually known as Darth Revan. And he is also the person we're going to be rescuing in this flashpoint. Not to give too much away. The mysterious Jedi, if I remember correctly, the mysterious Jedi we're supposed to rescue who has information on Imperial strategies is the protagonist of Knights of the Old Republic. Which is a really interesting concept, especially considering the fact that in Knights of the Old Republic you can make pretty much whatever choices you want. Yeah, the one with the red and purple lightsaber? Exactly. Arguably the strongest Sith in Star Wars. He definitely takes down a lot of, shall we say, considerable threats. Also one of my favorite characters, just partially due to his connection to the Mandalorians and Mandalore itself, but also partially because he's one of the few people that doesn't treat the Force as such a... Well, he doesn't really divide things so clearly into black and white. Which is honestly one of the main arguments I have with Star Wars. Oh man. Feels good to be streaming again, though. It's been way too long. Now, I do apologize. This is a pretty slow-paced game, so it might get a little bit boring at times. But I'll try to keep it as interesting as I can. Wait, how did you get all the way over there so quickly? For such a large droid, it moves rather fast. Have I played The Force Unleashed? Indeed I have. Both games, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time, though. I might have to find a way to play that on stream. Like, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, because the only console that I have Force Unleashed on is my PlayStation 2, and that's not very compatible with my capture card. But I might be able to. Okay, a Sith Warden. Let's take him out. But yeah, so what do you think? Here's a question. Do you think Starkiller could take down Darth Revan? We're asking the big questions here. The important questions. Oh, yeah, you're talking about... Oh, shoot, what was that? I want to call it the Rakata Prime level, but that's the wrong thing. I know what you're talking about, though. The, I guess, garbage disposal world. Yeah, that was a very difficult level. Didn't Starkiller kill a Force Ghost? Yeah, I think that happened at one point. I mean, at one point he killed Vader, though. I'm not entirely certain how many of his fights were actually canon. But yeah. Considering... Well, okay. Considering the sheer number of times that Revan has come back from the dead, I kind of think that even Starkiller would struggle to finish him off. Considering even Darth Vitiate, the strongest Sith in the history of the galaxy, struggled to finish him off. But, I don't know, Starkiller was pretty overpowered. He'd definitely give him a good fight, that's for sure. You know what? I seem to remember there being a PC adaptation of The Force Unleashed. Maybe I should play that on stream. What did that thing just do? I'm sorry, did that thing just scuttle away like a crab? I'm somewhat confused by the physics of the situation, but I'm not going to question it. Revan is more of a somehow Palpatine returned kind of guy. You know what? I take offense to that, but I can't really refute it. No, that's... I mean, it kind of explains how he returns. I think. But yeah, Revan does... He does make a habit of returning from the dead. Not quite in the same manner as Vitiate and Palpatine, since I'm pretty sure they use the exact same method to come back. But he does have a bit of experience with it himself. You know how long it's been since I thought of any of the sequel movies? I completely forgot that's a thing that happened. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy down. Oh boy. I do have to wonder just what kinds of prisoners the Empire keeps here to have this kind of security droid. Like, this thing could probably... Well, I don't know. It'd be overkill for even a Wookiee. Kinda makes you wonder. Like, is Revan the only person they're imprisoning here? Are there other people on his level here? I'm curious about the story to this prison. You only watched the first sequel? Fair enough. I did go back to watch all three. Watched the entire sequel trilogy. Partially just because I have family members who are more casual fans of Star Wars and just buy any Star Wars movie when it comes out. I don't know. I have to say, I do prefer the old... I prefer the original trilogy. Although, if you want to be technical, I'd have to say my favorite were the sequels. Or not sequels, the prequel trilogy. Sorry, slip of the tongue. I really must be out of practice if I'm having trouble just talking and playing the game at the same time. But I'll get back into a rhythm. Yeah, I understand that. I definitely understand that. And as someone who has watched the sequels, I don't really feel they're necessarily worth the 4 hours, especially considering how long The Last Jedi was. But that's... I don't know, some people consider that a controversial opinion these days. Oh my goodness. That was rather unfortunate. Here we go. Knocked me back and then got rid of my ability to move. Not a good combination. I do have an ability that counteracts that, but hey, I'm playing pretty casually right now. Jeez. This is some serious security, though. Of course, considering what Revan did to the Sith Empire, I can understand why they wouldn't want him to escape. It'd probably be pretty bad news for them, the Republic, the galaxy at large. Potentially, literally everybody. Oh. Wow, this guy really likes throwing me around. Somewhat unfortunate. And that guy's just standing in a corner minding his own business. Oh boy. Didn't he become part of the light side again? That is a very complicated question to answer. He did return to the light side. Sort of. So basically what happened, Revan attempted to bring the Jedi into the Great Hyperspace War, or at least one of the wars at the time. One of the wars against the Sith Empire. After doing so, he ended up falling to the dark side, becoming Darth Revan, was eventually redeemed, came back to the light side, and after he came back to the light side, he then challenged Vitiate, the Sith Emperor, to a battle. Just went halfway across the galaxy, fought his way into the middle of the Empire, and challenged Vitiate in his own throne room. At which point he lost. Now when he lost to Darth Vitiate... Oh, this is going to be a tough fight. But when he lost to Darth Vitiate, rather than killing him... what on earth is going on? Okay, I'm so confused by this boss fight. Okay, cool, yeah. I didn't want to fight you up close anyway. What is happening? Is this a ranged only battle? This might be a ranged only battle. And is he just sitting there blowing himself up? That seems counterintuitive. Oh well, I guess he has a new punching bag. But anyway, when Darth Vitiate defeated Revan, instead of killing him, he took him captive for experimentations, during which he essentially created an alter ego within Revan that resurrected Darth Revan. So at that point, Revan then returned to the galactic battlefield, once again as a Sith. And that is essentially how he died, if I remember correctly. And then, in a rather confusing turn of events, both Revan and his alter ego resurrected themselves. I don't really remember the story very well. It was confusing and involved like 3 different ways in which he came back from the dead. And I might be remembering parts of it wrong. This has been a couple years. But asking whether or not he redeemed himself is a very complicated question to answer. Oh, that's interesting. So we have Jedi entity that's speaking to us. I wonder if that was the... what was it? Jedi Survivor? Jedi Wanderer? Basically the protagonist of KOTOR 2. Kinda have to wonder if that's who's talking to us. Oh, hey there, cat with a hoodie. Hello, hello. How's it going? Oh, hey, Hamter, egg roll. Sorry, I really need to redo my monitor setup. Give me just a second. So I'm gonna move this screen up here because it's not showing my YouTube chat. Okay, yeah. Hey, egg roll. Hey, Hamter. Hello, hello. Dang it, I need to stop doing that. Right? It has been forever. It's been, what, 8 months since I last live streamed? It feels good to be back, though. Feels good to be back. And sorry for missing chats on YouTube. Like I say, I'm a little bit out of practice. I don't have everything on the right monitor right now. Kind of testing a new setup, and unfortunately it leaves a few things out of view. I hope you're all doing well, though. Man, it feels good to catch up with people. It really does. Here, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys first. Before we deal with the big security droid. Here, let's take this guy down. Oh, what objective did I just complete? Oh, Galactic Seasons? Did he literally just walk right through our fight without noticing? Wow, real top-of-the-line security droid. That is amazing. I didn't think surveillance technology like this was possible. Oh. Oh, thank you, Bryn. Actually, should I just go ahead and go back to calling you Collector? I'm sorry, but that does feel more familiar. Whatever you're okay with, though. Oh my goodness, that droid is up close and personal. I mean, I should have expected that. I'm literally the one that pulled him to me. Collector's fine. Cool, cool. That does remind me that I need to get the bits donation properly set up. Thanks for the reminder on that, and thanks for the bits as well. Ah, you remember me, Hamter? That's good to hear. That is definitely good to hear, and I do remember you as well. You made it to a lot of streams back in the day. How have you been? Okay, so I don't have sound alert going right now. I think. Like I say, this is my first stream back in 8 months. I'm not really used to streaming anymore. Here, let's lead them over here. Blast everyone. There we go. That should help. But I'm slowly trying to get things set back up. Hopefully, I'll try and get... hopefully sound alerts will be back up soon. It's one of the ones I'm going to try and focus on. Oh, wow. Yeah, Pizza Simulator? That has been quite a while. What's it been, a year and a half? That was during my first FNAF week, wasn't it? So that would have been, like, April of 2022. Don't mind me, just quietly reminiscing during this big fight. Yeah, Stray. Oh man, that's a blast from the past. I still feel like that really left off on a cliffhanger. Oh no, there's potential for a continuation. Like, we never really figured out what was going on with the world of Stray, or if the cat ever made it back to his family, which I'm a little upset about. I would have liked to have found that out. But I don't know. It was definitely a good game. Definitely very fulfilling. Even if it was a little bit sad toward the end. Wow, they have a lot of munitions stored here. Oh, and I have a broken blaster rifle. That's a little awkward. This is not the time to break your gun. Okay, so I can't even afford to repair all of my equipment. Let's just focus on my gun. Even that's just $40,000. The cat game? Oh yeah, I remember Stray. That was a really good game. Really captured the essence of what it must mean to be a feline. Honestly, I absolutely loved that game. And the fact that they used actual feline voice actors. I'm sorry, I probably followed the developer's Twitter a little too closely. Just watching how they released updates about the voice actors for the game, aka their cats. It was adorable. It was absolutely adorable. Oh yeah, the environment was really well done as well. Honestly, I think... I like how I just left a repair droid right in the middle of this Imperial prison. Also, how did he get in here? He must have had an easier time than us, right? Oh, you've been waiting for me to stream again? It definitely has been a while. I'll admit, I've been waiting to stream again as well. Here, let's go ahead and pull this guy to us. Oh boy. I'm actually taking some significant damage here. That's not good. But here pretty soon I will have defeated one of the strong enemies and one of the elite rank enemies. Oh, how did I end up targeting him? You know what, never mind, that works out. Let's go ahead and take this guy down. Oh, you're gonna swap over to YouTube? Fair enough. Can definitely understand that. Yeah, right now Hampter's over there. Honestly, it's been such a long time since I've seen any part of the community. Like, I've spoken to Abby a bit, but I don't know, I haven't kept up with people as well as I should have. I'm sorry about that. Dang, they're just throwing me all over the place. No, fight's almost over. You prefer the delay on Twitch? Ah, understandable. Yeah, one of these days I'll get that worked out. Technically there is a way I can set it so that the delay is the same on each. I just haven't really gone through my settings very well yet. Okay, looks like we have 2 more defense consoles to destroy. Perfect, perfect. So we have 2 different bonus missions. Now, in this game, normally, if you complete a full, I guess, chain of bonus missions, it'll let you fight an extra boss. I wonder if that means there are 2 extra bosses here. I mean, probably not, but honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. How many of these droids do they have? I mean, not enough for Revan, granted, but no number of these is going to be enough for Revan. Oh, nice. Yeah, and by the way, anybody who wants to join me in-game, like if you play the game, that is perfectly acceptable. That's kind of what I was going for when I decided to play an MMO on stream. Because technically what I'm doing right now is group content. I'm just overpowered enough that I can solo it. But if anybody wants to join, they're more than welcome. And if we do get a pretty good group together, like 5 or more people, then we could actually swap over to operations, which are even bigger battles than this. I don't know if you can hear my cat in the background, but we are having some feline interference. She kind of just crawled through my lap and... What are you breaking? Cat, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Or don't. Okay, that works too. You can jump up there. Anyway. Aw. This isn't the Void Cat. This is the new kitten, Luma. This is the fluffy white and tan cat. Now, Inkspot is also here. She is also performing her own feline interference in that she stole my chair, which is why I'm currently sitting in a dining room chair that I stole from my dining room table. But Luma is the one that is currently shredding the foam off my walls. Okay, so I have these, like, sound dampening foam panels on my walls. You know, the same cliche thing that every YouTuber puts up. But Luma, the chaotic little furball, absolutely loves to pull them down off the wall and use them as a cat bed. Like, it's adorable, but she's pulling things off my walls. Reminds you of Super Mario Galaxy 2? Nice. Yeah, that does seem like the kind of name that would come out of one of the Super Mario Galaxy games. But yeah, Luma was named by a very dear friend of mine. Oh, okay. He has a couple overseer droids there. That actually makes me worry a little bit. Like, it probably shouldn't. Oh, we've gotten into PC building? Oh, cool, cool. Interesting. Kind of curious, what kind of PC are you planning to build? It's been such a long time since I looked at any kind of computer components. I mean, they haven't really been in my budget recently. Although that might change with a new job. Oh, by the way, I guess I should probably give a little bit of an update on my new schedule. So right now, the job I'm working has me working either 3 or 4 days a week, since I work 12-hour shifts. My plan is to stream 2 days a week on the 4-day weeks and stream 3 days a week on the 3-day weeks. Now, I won't be streaming as often as I used to, but I am planning on these being longer streams. Since, you know, I won't be streaming after I get home from work, which absolutely drains me so much. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy, there'll be somewhat longer streams, and I'm honestly thinking I might split up each stream so that we start out with a more story-focused game for YouTube, then swap over to Twitch only for a community night. But I haven't worked out all the details yet. Something that runs low-end games like Nintendo emulators, visual novel games, and etc. Okay, fair enough. So you're probably wanting a cheap, I guess a lower-end PC running AMD Ryzen processor, and probably a lower-end Ryzen video card as well. Or not Ryzen, but a lower-end AMD video card as well. They do say that Intel and Nvidia are better for gaming, but that's more at the upper end. That's more a statement that if you buy the absolute best, then absolute best Intel will give you that extra 2% to your frame rate over upper end AMD. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Eye lasers? Okay, so... Huh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, I might end up dying here. I'm gonna have to try this battle again. Gotta love AMD. Right, they really do have the best price to performance. At least in my experience. And just in case you're wondering what my current PC is, I currently have... what is it? A Ryzen 9 5950X, which is their 16-core 32-thread processor, as well as dual 5700s. So yeah, the PC I'm running is no slouch. It's a generation or two old at this point. Actually, I think it's still only one generation old. But it's still no slouch. Oh my goodness, I have to run through all of this to get back to that fight? That's a little ridiculous. Yeah, AMD usually offers pretty good hardware. An RX 6400, quite a decent GPU for $150. Yeah, that'd probably be a good option. Oh! I seem to have missed some of the secondary objectives. I'm glad I had to run back through. So that is 8 out of 12. Almost destroyed all of them. Yeah, so I would caution you against buying used parts. I do know people that have gotten fairly good deals that way, but I've never really had good luck with it myself. A lot of times what you'll end up getting are either counterfeit cards, or cards that have been heavily used and are either on the edge of being burnt out or have burnt out already. Now, some places do offer refunds, even for used purchases, but I don't know. It is a little bit more of a risk than buying a new card, especially when a new card is, what do you say, 150 euros? It's not too bad. Although that does depend on... everybody has their own financial situation, obviously. Alright, so I'm going to try and keep my companion alive this time. That usually helps. Start up heroic moment. All my different buffs. Okay, and then I think the main thing is I'm going to try and stand on the opposite side of him from my companion, and I'll try and keep aggro with Neural Jolt, possibly Sonic Round. Is the Discord still up? I do have a new one. I don't know if it's the one that's mentioned in the description. I don't think I updated that, but there is a new Discord. If it's not the one in the YouTube description, I'll go ahead and put it on my Twitch bio and in the YouTube description after the stream ends. I'll caution you, it's not fully set up yet. Okay, so he just went into his second phase. He seems to be targeting me with the laser eye. No, he is not. Okay. Wait. Does that literally just prevent you from soloing this mission? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage all at once. Can I stun him? I'm gonna look up a guide real quick. Sorry about that. It'll just be a moment. Oh, okay. So yeah, there is no way to do this with a companion, because that is something that you're not meant to be able to tank. You're supposed to hide behind something. Okay, there is a possibility, actually. There is a possibility. If I take a look at my combat style, and I swap over to extraction plan, then that way I can pull my companion back out of harm's way when that happens. Here we go. Because extraction plan allows you to target your own teammates with your harpoon ability. By the way, is the stream still working okay? Just out of curiosity. It isn't lagging, is it? Oh, hey there, Flashlight Pistol Man. Hello, hello, and welcome. How you been doing? It's been a little while. Oh my goodness, 73,000 damage. I only have 380,000, and I'm pretty sure that was dealing 70,000 damage per second. Well, okay, that one, 118,000 damage to my companion. So for one thing, that means my armor mitigated 40,000 damage. Oh, okay. Good to know the stream's still running fairly smoothly. Also, hello, hello, and welcome, Charles McMurphy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And don't mind me, I'm currently just running through a flashpoint because I didn't really know how this boss works, and kinda died a couple times. It's unfortunate, but it happens to the best of us. Have I ever played Terraria? No, I have not. I think I have it in my library. It's either in my library or on my wish list, but I don't think I've actually played it. I was planning to play it with a few friends a while back, but that kind of went belly up, and unfortunately I no longer speak to those friends. Ah, you're at work? Okay. Well, I hope that doesn't also tell me how you're doing. Hope you're still doing well. But yeah, I might end up going through and playing Terraria sometime. Don't know if that's going to be a collab, or if I'm just gonna go through and play it myself. We'll just have to see. Alright, so I'm actually going to prepare somewhat for him to charge up his eye lasers. Actually, that doesn't work very well. You know what? I'm just going to try and make a sprint for it when it happens. But yeah, I cannot afford to let my companion die during this fight. That just immediately ends the run. Okay. I can't... No, don't run back out there, you... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this might not be possible with, without a party. Your cat bit you on the nose earlier? Wait, what? But yeah, how are you doing, Flashlight Pistol Man? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm actually going to change what I'm doing here. Let's see, what do I want to do? You know what, instead of running a flashpoint, let's see what the Raccool Resurgence is like. That's something I've been fairly curious about. Oh, interesting. Gives pretty good rewards, too. What about Bounty Contract Week? Okay. Let's go ahead and exit the area. Abandon our mission, which is sad. And then run a few bounties. Alright, let's open this. Abandon. Let's go ahead and reset all active flashpoints, since you have to do that before you can go to a different activity. Yeah, Bounty Contract Week. This is something I've never actually done in-game, despite playing for almost... what, almost 10 years now? Where'd I go? Oh, that just gave me the mission. Complete a Kingpin contract. Oh boy. Okay, so if I remember correctly, that's in the Cartel Bazaar. I can just travel there using quick travel. That should be fine. A Star Wars game that's kind of like this, combined with No Man's Sky? Yeah, that would be really awesome. Oh, I haven't mentioned my plans for this game yet, have I? So, okay, in this game you have, I guess, player homes called strongholds that you can decorate and customize. Let's see. Honestly, I'm just going to accept all of these. I don't know how many you have to complete to get a Kingpin contract, but... Oh, I can only do one at a time? Okay. That's fine. Don't mind my cat in the background. Luma, you doing okay for a ball? Come here. Or not. Okay. Alright, so I believe it was Alderaan that I took on the bounty. But yeah, honestly, this combined with No Man's Sky would be amazing. I don't really know how it would work out, though. Or honestly, even something like this combined with, what is it, Starfield? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm in the middle of a spaceport, but I just hop on whatever this vehicle is. I guess some kind of huge speeder. Honestly, I love the different speeders you can have in this game. They have a lot of character and they're definitely interesting. So there's my Tauntaun. There is one of my more normal speeders. There is my pod racer. Speeder bike. Where's the taxi? Do I have to activate it manually? Okay, I have way too many to just be cycling through random speeders. Let's go through abilities. It's normally pretty hard to miss. Here we go. Straight up taxi. That would be an amazing thing to see leaving an elevator. I mean, well, probably be a rather infuriating thing to see leaving an elevator, considering that if this is in the elevator, I'm sure nobody else is going to make it onto the elevator, but that's beside the point. Look, that's minutia. That's minor details. Okay, I get way too much out of... Wait, what happened here? Hello? Why is the bench in the fountain? Okay. I have questions, but I'll continue on my way. I mean, hey, I'm just a taxi driver. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, no. Okay, so I guess our contact for the bounty is in here. Honestly, one game I was really excited for, as far as Star Wars games go, was Star Wars Squadrons. That one seemed like it was going to be so much fun. Now, I haven't actually played it yet, just because I want to wait until I can get my good VR headset working. But I am really looking forward to that. I mean, hey, I could play it on my Quest 2, but I would actually really prefer to play it on my, what is it, Pimax? Oh my. Did she say it started as harmless pranks? I'm very curious about the details of this. Also, yeah, investigation supplies right here. Where's it? Here we go. So nice of them to put a mobile supply droid right here. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how these bounties work out. Because you have to, quote-unquote, interrogate people to gather intel and try and track the people down. It's a little oversimplified, but I don't know, it's still kind of fun. I see someone else is running the same mission. I'll be taking my speeder bike into the cantina, though. Absolute public nuisance. Oh! Well, here's one to interrogate now. I mean, yeah, I'd probably be asking a few questions about the shady character just hanging around outside the cantina back there, but hey. How do you get in there? Oh, probably through the door. That would be my guess. Yeah, I probably want to be on level 1, don't I? Oh, well, maybe she knows something. Okay, so far I'm at 1 out of 4. Yeah, I don't usually have good luck, so I might run out of those items. Oh, okay. I guess I got information from one of them. I mean, that's better than nothing. Looks like we have another down here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Little droid comes down out of the sky and serves him a drink. Well, that's rude. It's incredibly rude. She even took the drink, too. People have no manners these days. Of course, then again, if we're asking questions about dangerous individuals, I suppose I can understand. Yeah, I guess I won't worry too much about how my character is effectively just going around essentially giving drinks to random women. Not really what I expected from a Star Wars game, but I won't worry about it. Okay, so now I have to speak to the underworld contact. I guess he's standing right over here. How convenient that everything is in the same place. Oh, no, I have to contact him and call him over here. That makes a little bit more sense. Interesting. Nice. I see my persuasion stat is high as ever. Alright, now where do I need to go? Is he also in this cantina? Because that would be one coincidence too many. No, okay, that's just the door going outside. So where do I need to go? Oh, he's on the other side of the planet. Okay. Nice. That's a little bit less of a coincidence. Oh my goodness. I swear, at this point there's just way too much content in this game. If it's the flashpoints, the class missions, the new Knights of the Eternal Throne storyline, all the cliffs to jump off. Okay, is that where I need to go? Probably. It's the fastest way down. See, I survived. Told you I would. Oh, a rendezvous beacon. Cool. So where is this Claw? Oh, he's just a henchman. Okay. Well, at least he's made his peace. Why do they all have razor ghouls as companions? Jesus! Does everybody throw me around? That's getting to be a little, I don't know, that's gonna be a little bit much. Wait a minute, this guy's saying the exact same things as the last bounty I turned in. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I can't quick travel yet. That's awkward. What's a cooldown these days? 4 minutes? That's not too bad. Means I'm going through these missions rather quickly. Let's go up here. It's probably the fastest way back up there. I'll be honest, I probably didn't need to jump off the cliff if it was that easy to get down. But hey, some things you just gotta do for style points, you know? Okay, where is the speeder? Dang, they have a lot of security around here. I mean, understandable. Seems like a rather dangerous area. But still. By the way, guys, is the stream still running smoothly? Because unfortunately, anytime I navigate away from my stream previews, they start stuttering because they're no longer in focus, so I can't really tell if I'm lagging or not. Regardless, I should probably mention while I'm on the speeder that I do intend to, since I've already created a guild in this game, I do intend to post my referral code for anyone who wants to play. That'll get you some free, free subscription time. It'll get you some free goodies, and that way anyone who wants to play can join me on stream. We'll be running flashpoints, we'll be running operations, hopefully. Should be tons of fun. Let's see, how close are we anyway? Take a look at the world map. Oh, we're about halfway there. Okay. But yeah, this mission is almost over. Really curious to see what the Kingpin contracts look like, though. I've never actually gone so far through the event as to get a Kingpin contract. So that still has me somewhat curious. Hopefully it has pretty good rewards. I don't really know, though. Let's see, I suppose some other things we could do is run a few war zones, maybe play some Galactic Starfighter. And technically, there is still... I do have various portions of the storyline to complete. So that's a possibility as well. Could run through the storyline on a new character, since I do still have a few classes that I need to complete the missions for. You know what? I'll just take the stairs. It's fine. What, you're telling me they don't allow speeders in the palace? Ridiculous. I'll just have to use my jet boots then. I swear. Absolute public menace.
Well done. I feel less troubled already. Here, I believe you've earned this.
Oh, that's cool. Gives you a free transport back to the fleet that doesn't use your normal fleet pass. It's always nice. It's always nice. Alright, now let's go ahead and head back to the Cartel Bazaar and turn this in. I might have to take a look at my stronghold as well. I appear to have gone to the wrong place. Here we go. Bounty Delivery Station. Not sure how we're gonna fit the carbonite in that, but hey. So that gives me a certificate of accomplishment, a completed contract, 30,000 credits, and a lockbox. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Wait. Why did those not stack? What? A fine Corellian drink. And that's what it says for both. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I do appear to have some items I can dismantle, however. Honestly, I'm probably going to go ahead and end stream here. Now, it's been a lot of fun, but I do have to work tomorrow, and I'm probably going to go ahead and try and get my meals ready in advance. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're here on YouTube. On Twitch, don't forget to drop a follow. But most importantly, have a wonderful night, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and if you're on Twitch, go ahead and stick around for the raid. I don't know exactly who I'm going to raid yet. I'm going to go ahead and see who all